How do you like New York? Isn't that chock full of excellent musicians out there? And you run into so many different people just playing. You, they just show up, and you think, "Whoa, look who's
Yeah,
here!"
and when you're young, that's what you need. You need to showcase your talent. You need to meet young people. You need to learn a lot, and you need to embrace whoever comes and play jam and stuff, and go to all places. And most important, learning. It's a learning process. New York City. It's
Now
it was fun.
you had some influence from Jaco Pastorius, didn't you?
Yeah.
At an early age. So that was like your influence, and that's. Would you say you have your own style as compared to just picking up everybody's style and combining it
No,
into
I just
yours?
speak up. When I started, like, I was just a very curious kid, and just listening to everyone. And my jazz courses started with Jacko because that was my introduction to jazz music, and because I didn't play jazz music before, so uh, before that time, and then somebody made me listen to Jacko's first album,
And
and
so
from
that
that
really did
moment,
it. That did it for you right there, right?
yeah,
Jaco
that was
Pastorius
that's
is so good, So to follow
he
him,
won.
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
probably what influenced you at what early age, maybe
And
what
that
13, 14 years old. You were
14 years old when I heard Jacko first time, and
wow.
that was and when you start listening to Jacko, of course you will hear about Joe Zawinul. If you listen to Joe Zawinul, then you listen to Wayne Shorter. From Wayne Shorter, the list get longer, Cannonball Adderley, and then you started to kind of widen your you know the spectrum of your hearing and stuff. So that's how I started to grow, and I became I just fall in love with that music. So and I embrace it.
And you had a lot of collaborations with the likes of maybe Herbie Hancock, Quincy Jones, Pat Metheny, Sting, John Legend, all the various artists that look at you as a bassist and doing the work you do now is it's remarkable. So let's kind of play on that. Let's talk about some of these individuals that you've played with all over the planet.
Wonderful, wonderful school, man. From my first one that I got as my first gig in New York, I became Harry Belafonte musical director. So, so that was like 2 weeks to my arrival in New York City. I became a musical director for Harry Belafonte. From there, the Pat Metheny and all those people, Joe Zawinul, John Legend, all that came after. But for me to meet all these people, it started with Harry Belafonte.
Harry Belafonte. Wow.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. That's a big start right there, So
And that was a big start for me,
yeah, for
to
everybody,
and to
it's
be
like to be around that.
and to be a musical director. It was it's not like a small task. It was
That's right.
like, okay, now I have to change this guy's music. I have to rearrange everything. Like you say, I want you to rearrange my entire music.
And arranging isn't easy sometimes when you have it specifically written this way, and then they say rearrange or get it to fit us. Arranging music it becomes difficult because sometimes you hit some points or leaving something out or adding something in can take away from that song. And so you already know what that's about.
Oh yeah, I know, but still, for me, it was big.
Fantastic,
It was
yes.
such a big. I have to choose musician, hire the right musician, rehearse I mean, 5 days a week and stuff. So yeah, and I like it, and I was just like, oh, I got it, let's go.
And so I was going to also ask you, Rich, if you had one musician who just couldn't cut it for what you were trying to accomplish, did you have to say, okay, look, if this ain't working out, and you have to find somebody else?
Oh yeah,
And so
that
that's not
happens
easy either.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
it's not easy, but sometimes it's not even about being good or what. It's a question of style, I got a musician coming sometime to audition to get into a thing, but and their style doesn't fit what
Right.
I will.
This current
And
project you have, the Asante Trio, you selected the quite the team there to kind of tour around, and
yeah.
you just with that trio, you sound big band sound, and you love to deliver that way. So what made you do the Asante Trio? What kind of collaboration brought you to that?
Because I realized, My fit, I would say my fit works better with Cuban musicians
Right,
that have knowledge of jazz music.
right.
That combination of the Caribbean and the Western, what I would say, an African and the Western harmonies. I think that's what suits my kind of what I want to hear as a live kind of a live performance, you know, because I love the big bands, man. I in the 40s, all the big bands in the 40s, I fell in love with that music too. You know, when I came to New York, all I was listening home was like a lot of big bands and stuff. So, and I still want to dance too, because you know that's my background. I still want to dance. So, I chose these guys and for a good reason. You know, where we could, if I want to dance, we could go and dance. If we want to play something more, stay on the straight ahead, swing, jazz, and stuff, we could go there. And when I select people to play with me, I select people that could. I like to select somebody who could play jazz but won't play jazz as a first option.
Right.
You get me? If
Yeah, I
like
understand that. I understand that. Now you selected, you've got, I see you got Jesus Pupo and
on
Ludwig
piano.
Alfonso
Yeah,
in your
I
band.
met Jesus. I met Jesus in 2017 in Havana, in Cuba. He was studying at the university where I went to teach. We went there with the United Nations with Herbie Hancock
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
with the Jazz Day thing
I
they doing.
remember that. Yes.
Yeah, with Quincy 2017
Yes, that was
in
big.
Havana,
Yeah.
and Pupo was a student of the conservatory where
And just
they
something
got
about him, you say, "Whoa, this guy."
yeah. I told Quincy immediately. I say, man, the kid, this kid,
A pianist
this
that good, you say, "Whoa." And it's like,
I
"Word."
said, this kid is good. He said,
Hmm.
really well. I said, man, come check him out, you know, and stuff, you know. And soon enough, look at now in 2026, he's actually on Broadway now.
Wow, wow.
The kid is on Broadway doing the Buena Vista now.
And so you're still a professor at the University of New York doing the.
No, I did it for 2 years, but it requires you need to stay.
You got to be
I'm a
there all
traveler.
the time. Yes, you can't travel and go enjoy the world.
Yeah, you can't just travel like that, you know. But I did it for 2 years. That was good,
Well, it really adds to your career. It adds to your resume, and it looks good, because of who you are.
and I'm happy because I get to see some of my ex students. I
Yeah.
went to a festival in South Africa.
Oh
I went to
wow.
a festival, and the headliner was my ex student.
The headliner. Did they give you some accolades on stage and everything?
Yeah, and I get there. The biggest artist of the festival is my ex
Student.
student in my class.
That is
It's
so cool.
beautiful. I
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
so cool. That's what it's all about because
Oh,
when
of
you
course.
touch so many people like the way you've touched so
Yeah.
many people.
Some of them I've talked to the drummer to Lincoln Center now, that is,
Yeah.
guys that I had like when they were so young to come play with me and stuff.
And
It's
and
beautiful,
Ludwig, I mean, he's a great drummer. I mean, where'd you find him?
amazing.
Yeah.
And Ludwig, I met Ludwig
Look at his
in
name. It sounds like Ludwig the drums.
like the Ludwig drums.
Yeah.
It's like I always make fun of him. That's a Ludwig.
Yeah.
It's a
Ludwig is a
German name.
drum. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Ludwig Beethoven. Yeah,
Yeah. See, Ludwig Beethoven. Now, where did you find him? And
in New York.
in New York, there he was.
Yeah, Ludwig was already in New York playing
Yes.
with Spyro Gyra, playing with
All the bigger
he
names.
was,
Yeah.
he was already like a local, like solid local drummer
Yeah.
in New York when I found him.
And so when he got with the trio, the Asante, what made you name it the Asante Trio?
Asante is Swahili.
Right. So that's what
Yeah,
it just fits it. It fits
yeah,
the name of the
the
group.
real the
Yeah.
real Afro-Cuban, and I'm the Afro part.
I like that. That's cool. Now, so you've been traveling. You did you what Minneapolis, and then you come into Denver. So that's quite a travel from Minneapolis
Yeah,
straight to
that's
Denver.
nothing. I just came back. I just came back from Europe. You want
Oh,
to see
so
some
you're out there. Yeah,
travel?
you're traveling. That's
I
going.
think this is easy.
Yeah. So quick
This
jet
part
flight.
is
Yeah.
easy.
What?
This US tour.
Yeah. What about
It's
Europe? Where were you going? There's all kinds of nice places. I'm sure you hit
oh
Germany.
man,
Germany loves,
Germany,
they love, yeah.
Italy, France,
And the
we
northern
everywhere.
quarter, the northern quarter has tons of places that you can go.
Switzerland, we did Switzerland too, and so it was all really fun.
But did you have any rough times, or were all of them pretty good? Every venue,
All sold out.
all of them. Wow.
Beautiful.
Yes, and that's what's
All
fun.
sold
Yeah.
out. This past month is beautiful. Fans are just incredible, and the reception was amazing. Unfortunately, we have the new this war starting now. It's
That's
just
awful. Yeah, I don't know what
so
messes up
so
so many
sad.
things. It messes up so many things. Not
Man,
it's just yeah. Everybody,
thank
I think
God.
the whole world's looking at this like, what are you
Yeah,
thinking?
why?
Yeah, what's the
Why?
point of
Why?
this? Yes, and I think like it messes up musicians. It messes up travel. It messes
Oh,
up
for us,
everything.
it's like a nightmare when they
Yeah,
start this whole thing. It's so like a nightmare.
it
Can you
is.
imagine? It's been like almost 12 years, no, 11 years. I haven't been in Ukraine, for example. I used to
Right.
go there every year.
And
I used
Ukraine's
to
a,
go to
a
Kyiv,
real good
go
place
to
for you. Yes,
Odessa,
yes.
go to Kiev and all
And
these
even
cities.
South
But we
Korea
used
is a
to,
good place to play too. South Korea,
yeah,
and
we used to go to those places and meet fans, and she put a smile on people's face. And I was
now you
like,
can't do nothing. You know? So it's.
crazy.
I think I think the whole world is shaking their head at this, and nobody can
Yeah,
understand
every
what
day
the.
you wake up, you just go like, where are we going?
Yeah,
What's going on here?
this ain't the human project, huh? And music is strictly love and getting together, putting smiles on people's faces, just like you said. Richard, you
Yeah.
put people, you make people smile, and I see that. You go look at some of your concerts, and they give you standing ovations and want more of you. That's what's so nice.
People so nice everywhere, and that's what makes it. It kills me when I see some of the stuff in the news these days. Just make me kind of sad,
It
like go
does.
like we don't really need that. We don't need that. Life is so
It's
beautiful
so
and
precious, yeah. Now, the other thing we want to talk about the trio. Okay, so as the trio, you guys, how far have you toured? You said you did the European tour. Now you're going to do the American tour. You're going to be up in Seattle, San Francisco, Washington, Boston. Oh,
Boston, yeah,
and so you'll be doing a lot of these places.
yeah.
You like San Francisco? I really like San Francisco. That's a neat place to go
Yeah, I
to.
love the whole Bay Area. We go to San Francisco. We go also at Yoshi's in Oakland sometimes.
Yes, Oakland.
We get to go there. Yeah, last time we did it, another sold out shows. We sold out there. It was fantastic for 2 nights, I think. I love going to Oakland too, and
Is this your first time in Denver? I was looking to see if you've been in Denver before.
I've been in Denver before.
You never have.
I've been in Denver
Oh,
before.
you have been in Denver. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I've
yes.
been in Denver
Yeah,
before,
yeah, yeah. So because you
and
go ahead.
I've been into the other city too. Not only Denver. How do you call the other city?
Colorado Springs,
No,
Boulder,
Beaver.
Beaver Creek, Beaver. There's Beaver in
Beaver Creek. There you go.
up in the
That's
mountains.
Colorado,
Yes,
right?
yes, up in the mountains. Yeah, they have a lot
Yeah.
of festivals up in the mountains. They got Winter Park, they got Beaver Creek, and all the different
Beautiful
places.
place.
Yes,
Beaver Creek,
yes,
fantastic place.
yes. It's
I
just
love it.
absolutely gorgeous. Yes, and so
Yeah.
as you come to Denver, you're bringing the trio completely. The trio, everybody's
Yeah.
flying in with you, and you're going to do Dazzle now. Let's talk about Dazzle. You're going to do two shows there. You're going to do the 6:30 show and I think 9 p.m. Is that the way you're doing
Yeah, the two shows. I
it?
don't know the exact time, but
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah. Well, I got
I
the
know we
time
have
for
two,
you. I was looking up the
we have
times
two
of
shows. Yeah, yeah,
making
yeah,
sure
yeah.
I got the times right. And so, you've got some popular albums, and which one would you say is doing the best of your albums, of what you've done?
Wow. Which one is the best?
Yeah,
You
what
mean?
you would think that it went together so easy. You produced it, you got it out, everybody's buying, it just went smooth, and all
First
the
of all, to me,
they're all good.
and never been an easy album because I write this music, all this album. I write this music with my blood. I think I write,
Right.
it's like I have to sweat a lot to.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about it because I'm the one in the studio actually putting this stuff together too. So it's
And you
like,
spent, knowing you and just reading about you, you spent a lot of time in that studio making sure it comes
Yeah.
out right. And sometimes you'll sleep on it, come back there, wait, that just wasn't quite right. You come back and
Every day,
you
every
redo
day.
it. Think, what was I
I
thinking?
mix it, I mix it, I master, I do everything, and I'm like so stubborn sometimes because I'll be like, last night you will see me, the night before I'll be so happy. I'm like, that's it, I got it. The song is nice, and then I wake up the next morning. I wake up 5 in the morning. I'm like, this sound like doesn't sound
That's what
good.
I was telling you. It's like I know you do that because you could tell from some of the music that it's so well versed and put together right, and you spend a lot of time on it. And people don't understand what an artist goes through to, like I said, you go sleep on, it, you come back. Oh God, I should have had this little, part in there that I missed. I should have put this bar of this sound. I should have, and then you go back and remix, right?
Those are the little trick or the little things that you get to learn from other artists. The beauty about playing with
Right.
older older artists or more experiment artists. Like I was also like very like spontaneous guy. Like I get to think I'm like it's good. And then I spent 2 years playing with Pat Metheny
Oh yes, Pat Metheny
and
is,
watch and I watched this guy in the studio so meticulous about everything.
and he went after it. It's meticulous to
He
the
will
point.
go over a bar until
30
until
times.
he said 3,000 times until the bar sound like good. You be in the studio going like, man, why do we have to do this again? Why do we have to repeat this again? Why do we have to do this? And then later when you listen to the whole thing, you go like, oh,
I get it.
I get it.
You know who used to do that too with his group is Michael Jackson. They do it over and over. He says, "You just," he would tell the keyboard player, and you could see the keyboard player was getting a little uptight with him. "Hey, do it again.
No, no,
Just
no, they do it again.
you got to get it right.
Exactly, do it
There's
again. I'm
something.
telling you. And you hear the result later, you go like,
Oh, I
okay,
get it. Yeah.
I got it now. I get it now. But those little things, if if you didn't go to Zawinul, go to be in the studio with George Benson, go to on tour with Pat or record with Pat or being with Harry Belafonte, every single thing. Like I used to be messy on stage
Yes.
too.
And you
Where I
thought
just
about it.
come,
Yeah, why was?
yeah, I take my cable, I just put it on the thing. Let's go. And one day, one of my first shows with Harry Belafonte, I'm there. My very first show with him, I'm thinking I got the music right. I did all the arrangement, and he comes in and tells me, "So you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I'm ready. I rehearsed for 1 month with the band. What do you think?" I'm saying, and he goes and he tells me, "You're not ready."
Oh Lord.
I'm like, on a show day after I did like 28 days of rehearsal, and he comes and tells me
You're
that
not
I'm not
ready.
ready. I said, look at your cable on the floor.
Yeah, look how you
It's
look.
messy.
Yes, you're messy. Yeah.
He himself, he wouldn't let me touch anything. He said, no, 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 don't touch anything. He fixed it and taped all my cables from my pedal to the amp and everything. And he told me, now you look ready. And he went back to the dressing room.
all,
But
all
you have
messy.
to go to those, yeah. And then again, and I went like, wait a second.
And George Benson is the same way. I mean, he's so meticulous on his delivery of his vocals, much
Oh yeah,
less that guitar and you as a bass. And if you don't aren't on point with him, he'll always just look over at you, smile, and just keep going like, "I got you. I understand. You're missing it." And I bet you
yeah.
think,
So
"Yes, sir."
those were the good moments today. I cherish those moments today. I'm like, man, I'm so lucky. I went through this, you know,
All this
this
transition,
this
yes.
section and where to with these some of these guys because this is how you get to learn too. Because how you gonna learn if you don't kind of experiment it
And this
on
is what gives you your
on
name. This is what gives you who you are, and
yeah.
you transcend into this other particular mode that you're in now. You're in the mode that it is. Everybody can't wait to hear you play, and that's what's so nice
I
about
can't wait to I can't wait to see people too, and everything gets centered at the end of the day, because one of the gigs that I did also with Steps Ahead with Michael Breaker
it. Oh
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
I was a talented kid. I think I was a talented kid, but I was always like kind of a little loose. You know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah.
tell me the real, they tell me the rehearsal started at 10 in the morning. Did I get there at 10 in the morning? Because you told me to be there at 10 in the morning. Then when I get there at 10 in the morning, I see that, oh, Mike Brecker looks like he's been here for like half an hour.
Oh
I,
yeah.
oh man, you see Mike Manieri is there. The drummer is already sweating. He's already putting his thing together. I'm telling you, you walk in that room. That's the longest walk in your entire life to get to your camp.
It's wild, see, and that's the thing. Look how much you've learned, and just teaching. You, like you said, you saw your student headlining in another country. You thought, wow, it says something about you, and that's what's so nice. You
Right.
delivered. You gave
Beautiful.
them
Yeah.
something about you, and
Yeah,
so
it makes me proud to
yes.
be when I saw it. It makes me I feel like I feel like damn I did something good.
And
Yeah.
don't forget, we'll get to see Richard Bona. That's right, at
Yes.
Dazzle
Next
next
Tuesday,
Tuesday. That's right, the
Dazzle baby.
17th. That's right.
Let's rock.
6:30 and 9 p.m. He'll be there, and he's going to have his trio, the beautiful trio that he's bringing. And you want to make sure and get your tickets if you haven't got them yet. The Ansante Trio will be at Dazzle, and we're going to see Richard Bona, and he's going to be there. Get your tickets right away. There's two shows, so pick the one that you can make. If you can't make the first one, of course, you can make the second one. So don't forget, that's at Dazzle. Richard, talk to us some more about do you have a family? Do you want to share that? Do you want to share anything about having family or um,
Two boys.
two boys? Do you want to share anything? Are they musically inclined like you?
Yeah, the younger one's a violinist, 12,
Wow.
and the older one got nothing to do with the music.
To each their own. That's the way it is. And
Yeah.
yeah, if they want to go that route, they do. The other one loves it probably,
Yeah,
but
and I never push anybody to
don't do
kids.
what you don't want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want you to be happy. Choose what you want to do, and this is how
And I
you
love
know.
that. Is there anything you want to tell the people here in Denver? Well, we're covering the whole world right now. So is there anybody you want to tell here in Denver? Upon your arrival here, what are you going to bring to them at Dazzle?
I'm bringing joy. I'm bringing the groove. I'm bringing some good music. Please come join us and let's have fun. I'm bringing a lot of fun,
And so
and
where can they purchase some of this music of yours because you have it available online to purchase, correct?
yeah, everything is online. My boutique,
How do
my
we?
new I have a new single out that came out like 3 weeks ago, and new music, and I'm bringing a smoking band there,
And that's what
and
it's all about. Even when you say smoking band, I like that because it's going to be a fusion of Afrobeats, Caribbean, and Latin melodies. Is that correct?
yes, bring your dancing shoes, cause
I like that. Now, your drummer, he's got his Radamacues, triple paradiddles, double. He's got it down, correct? And he's going to really bring that sound to us, right? Then the
yes,
keyboardist, your keyboardist is so good that he can transcend into all the variables of the music that you're delivering. And of course, you.
they're tremendous musicians,
And that's just nice playing with musicians like this. I call them A-list players, and they just bring it, and you never feel uneasy with them because they play so well. They
they
always
play
give
so
you,
well.
yeah, they deliver with you. Now,
Yeah.
um, coming to Denver, and you bring in the trio. Have you been to this Dazzle, this one that where they moved to now?
Oh, where they moved to now, the new
On
Dazzle, I
14th,
don't
on
think.
14th. Yeah, the other one was on 9th, and if you went to that one, but this is on 14th. This is I'm not sure if you've been here. I was looking to see if you've been there
I've been
before.
a Dazzle, maybe in the old one.
Yeah, the older one. The newer one, you're gonna like that one.
Oh yeah,
It's more
I
cozy.
don't know the new one.
It's real
I
cozy.
can't wait. I
Yeah, it's
can't
gonna.
wait.
It's
It looks
gonna.
good.
Oh yeah, it looks good. It is nice. It's
Nice, nice.
and especially a trio that's going to be delivering that big sound because you bring. Even though a lot of people look at trios or a four-piece entertainment group that they can, like yourself, you can deliver it as if you're a big giant band, but you're not. but the way you deliver your music and all
Oh,
the
we sound like a big
big
band.
band. That's what I was saying. You sound big, and that's the thing. Especially if you got the drummer and the keyboardist there, just
Yeah,
wailing away, and then you give in all your bass riffs and the way you play. It's like, and
right.
did you turn loose in the band? Do they let you do solos?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do some solos and stuff?
If you pay me more.
I like that.
Of
Yeah,
course, I'm
I
gonna do
like
some
that.
solo pieces and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta show
It's
off
a
a
great
little bit.
show.
You gotta show your
And
stuff.
we did some in Europe, man. People love it. People love it everywhere we did these shows. Just last month was wonderful,
So
and I'm sure.
you come from Africa, all the way from Cameroon.
Yes, sir.
Now, did you stay down there till what age?
Till the age of 18,
18, and then you moved up to New York City, right?
to Paris first,
Oh yeah,
to
that's right,
France,
to Europe, and then you came to New York.
Europe. Then I went to New York.
Where do you like? What city you like the best? New York, I'm sure.
New York,
Yeah,
yeah.
New York. That place it's never sleeps.
Yeah,
It's
for
always
me, New York was like that matches. New York was the place that matches with my mentality and my.
everything that you are. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I think so. Cause I wasn't feeling it in Africa, and I moved to France, and I wasn't feeling it there. I was just like, and I love those places. Don't get me wrong.
right.
But it's
It
just like
wasn't
to
you.
me,
Yeah.
artistically, I'm a player. I'm a like straight up a player.
And New York City
Right?
is chock
And New
full of
York is,
everybody and
oh
every
my
type of
God.
genre. Hmm.
You know, like back then, I remember if you had a project, for example, if I had a project in my mind, I'm like, okay, I have a flamenco idea in my mind, a flamenco project. It would take me so long in France to put together
Wow.
because it's a European mentality. People think so much, and also how are we gonna do this, and how, when, and how. In New York, I have an idea. That afternoon, I can already experiment
Didn't get.
how this project gonna sound like. I call people right away. They just come and
Yeah,
play
let's do
before.
it. I'm there.
Yeah, at least okay, it's a good or not a good project immediately. Kind of where to. People are quick, people are fast, and
They're right
I
there, yeah.
like that.
And that's what
You
it's all
know,
about for you. Richard Bona, don't forget he's going to be at Dazzle the 17th, and that's going to be a 6:30 show, 9 p.m. show. Get your tickets right away. And it was a pleasure speaking with you and having you as
thanks
an
so much.
interview here on KUHS Radio TV Denver. And we are internationally driven, so we are an international broadcaster as well as local and national. So thanks for joining us here. And our special guest, Richard Bona. Thank you, Richard. It's been a pleasure
Thank
having
you
you
very
on.
much, and you have a nice day.
And I'll see you at Dazzle, okay?
Okay,
Take care.
bye bye.